Looking for Parking by Valerie Delgado. Have you ever felt frustrated and stressed when looking for a parking spot? The increase in demand for parking space in densely populated areas has and continues to affect the economy and society. Parking anxiety is real and many people experience it. Parking is becoming a lengthier process due to a worldwide increase of vehicles on the street. The increase that's bringing upon waves of drivers to urban and metropolitan areas, decreasing parking availability, making the parking process more difficult each time. Americans spend a lot of time searching for an elusive parking spot. It's estimated that the average driver waits roughly 5 to 9 minutes looking for a space close to the desired destination. The stress parking brings upon people leads to long-term and short-term effects on one's mental and physical health because it is a type of stress. If a person who drives does not experience stress as often as others while looking for parking, they most likely experience it after thinking about parking meters and possible parking tickets they are exposed to. The venture opportunity is Parking Buddy. Parking Buddy would be a subscription-based app that would also require the purchase of a small sensor. Similar to an Easy Pass, but for parking data, the sensor would be placed on any glass surface inside the vehicle. With this app, people can estimate the time it will take to look for parking, determine parking availability within their desired range, be aware of parking signs and any parking meters in simpler terms, relieve the stress caused by searching for parking, and save money. Access to the type of data would ease drivers' minds knowing they can easily find parking spots available where they need. Value proposition. The Parking Buddy app is addressing the issue with parking availability in a way that is easier than other strategies to scale and implement throughout the globe. There are similar ideas to mine, but differ in certain aspects, such as business model, method of collecting data, and strategy. Autonomous vehicles are another alternative that is slowly being tested and experimented with, making it a solution that is not yet reliable and won't be for a while. Autonomous vehicles are self-driving vehicles. There are only a few models out, but this alternative is still in its testing phase. When this becomes the future of driving, parking space would be less of a problem because the vehicles would be able to drive back to their designated spots without a physical human being. This still has a long way to go. The testing phase. I surveyed my interviewees on the concept of the idea and how they felt about it. Majority of the answers that I received from these questions were what I expected, and some of them actually surprised me. For example, the results from question 4, I would have expected the majority of them to say that their mood was affected in a negative way more often. The impact. Interviewing people who experience different situations with parking based on their location, how often they drove, and what they were doing already as an alternative to this issue has led me to this idea. Car ownership could be affected in the future long-term if the parking crisis is not addressed, because many drivers are not able to get the most out of having a vehicle because of factors such as decrease in parking availability and expensive parking garage prices. They often experience mood changes throughout their day because something like parking has ruined their mood and negatively affected their attitude, which they did not like seeing. With surveys discovering people are spending more and more time looking for parking more often, parking nowadays is becoming more of a challenge than ever. With Parking Buddy, everyone would be able to afford and experience the simplicity this app brings to the parking process, avoiding skyrocketing parking garage prices and daily stressful situations caused by the limit of parking space in densely populated areas. Thank you.